It's a glitch, bro. It's gotta be a glitch. If we all feel that way.
He won't even. Honestly, I was like, don't send it. He didn't even respond to me. He didn't say anything. I think he froze.
Oh no.
We lost.
No,
Joe.
you
I was
didn't.
like, oh, that was good. That was
You
good.
fucking got me, man.
So I'm gonna kick this off because we all know the answer to this one. Who is most likely to not obey the speed limit? Joe.
Fuck off, bro. Listen, this was many years ago.
Wait,
All
so
right.
what if that's all of us? Because bro,
It's
you know
been
how many
different now.
you know how many speed
I was gonna say Danny's the worst.
See, I'm bad by myself.
Camera
but when I have-
violations.
when I have because I have the kids with me all the time, so I really don't speed
Yeah.
that much anymore. But when I'm by myself, I have a foot a little bit sometimes.
You got a little heavy foot,
Sometimes
I get nervous to go over the
little
speed
footy
limit.
foots.
The only time I'm going over the speed limit is when I don't realize it. When you're just cruising, and then
Yeah, I
that
feel you.
camera reminds you a week later that you
You-
weren't doing the speed limit when
Yeah.
you thought you were.
Yo, that actually happened to me once. We were driving to Pennsylvania in my dad's car, and he let me drive for a while. And it was when he had the Mercedes, and it was fast. It was AMG, and bro, I was going like 92, I think, and I didn't realize, and I got pulled over, and I was like, oh my god, like I really thought I was going like 70. You know what I mean? Because I was on the Jersey Turnpike. It's not like I was like, but yeah, I was going like.
Let me
92.
let me ask you a question. What's the fastest you've ever driven in a car on the road? Not like street road, but like highway or whatever.
I don't know if I should say.
Go for it.
I've gotten over 120, like 122.
Yeah.
Yeah.
122, my exact number.
Yeah.
117
I was
in
in
the
Florida.
Camaro. 117 in the Camaro.
In
on
Cali.
Yo, mine was in a Camaro too. It was a rental car.
Florida?
Yeah. It was in Atlantic City on the expressway.
That's
I
awesome.
have been in a car before. The fastest I've ever been in a car, like on the way to the mall type shit.
On the way to the mall.
133.
Damn.
Bro, how much road do you
In a
have?
Subaru STI.
In a Subaru. I'm surprised it didn't break down after that.
Oh no, this kid had it well taken care of.
Oh, it was like souped up.
Yeah, it was like meant to do that shit.
Who's
I,
most likely to win at hide and seek?
Ooh.
I want to say Danny. I don't know.
Do you think I'm a better hider or a better seeker?
I was saying, well, who wins? The person that finds everyone, right? Or you win if you fucking.
Well, you just call Ollie
Either
Oxen free,
way.
I guess.
Either way.
Oh,
you
yeah,
win.
they are sitting free. That's right.
Something like that.
I'm not gonna win. I'd give up looking for someone. I'd probably be lazy looking for a hiding spot. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to play this anymore. I can't climb that tree.
I think I would have a good hiding spot.
I feel like Joe would be hard to find,
Yeah.
but I don't know if he would be a good finder.
No, I'd be a terrible
wouldn't be a good
fucking
seeker.
finder. I would be getting tight. I can't find somebody.
That's funny.
Fuck this.
Who's most likely to win in a casino?
Not
Out of
me.
the three of us, me.
Yeah,
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm not lucky.
I think I'm more knowledgeable of casino games compared to the two of you.
You know,
I've
I
won
lived in Vegas for 10 years,
$175.
right?
That's it. Yeah, it's true.
What do you say?
You know, I
You
lived
li-
in Vegas for 10 years, right?
I do know that, but still,
No,
I still think I would be better.
All right.
Shit, man.
I mean, I feel like I have a lot of casino knowledge, but I'm just not lucky at all. Like even whenever I've gone, and so I'm just not lucky. But I always play. I always play
No,
to win
yeah.
big. Like if I'm up a couple $100, I'm gonna keep playing. If I'm gonna walk out of a casino, I want to walk up with like 1,000 or more.
I want to just walk out with more I went in with.
Right. I don't give a
That's it.
dollar
I'm
more.
cool. I'm not like, bro, if I'm not winning 5,000, I'm spending it all.
See, like if I went with 500 and I was at like 8, I'd be like, nah, I want to win a little
$8
more.
or 800.
No, 800. Like if I went in with 500 and I went up to like 800, I would still want to be like, like I want to win a little more. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why I always end up losing.
That's greedy because then you lose your shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, they
It
say,
almost doesn't feel fair to like walk in with 500. Let's say you make 500.
Mhm. No,
I
well,
don't
no.
know. To me, it's like I walk in
Statistically-
with 500, I should be walking out with 1,500. I got to make 1,000 here.
Well, statistically, you're usually like if for most like gamblers that do it as a profession, if you go there and go for winnings and then leave, you're usually most likely to win 33%. So like if you go with like 500, you usually would win around like 300 and then leave. That's why a lot of like big professional gamblers go with like 10 or 20 grand and they'll leave with
Big
like
professional
15.
gamblers are not going with 10 or 20 grand. They're
No,
going
yeah,
with
no.
100 to
I mean, that's
150.
kind
Well,
of-
no, they do that for tournaments, but if they're going just like a regular everyday in like the
Okay.
casino, they're gonna go to like 20 grand, maybe 25 if they're feeling froggy that day or whatever. But like they're gonna
Froggy.
save it for the weekend when they need to throw up that 100 grand. But when they go to practice on the daily, no, not that much.
Facts.
Who is most likely to road rage?
Me.
Frank. 100%.
Yeah?
100%.
Frank computer raged on me, so I see it.
No.
I can imagine his road rage.
I've gotten into 2 red light fights of my lifetime.
But this kid instigates. He's like,
No.
you see what this coffee cup
No.
is? It's so I could throw it at
No.
people. You fucking asshole.
Same, Frank. I
Wait,
keep
he did.
everything.
He did. He saw because I had a thing of milk like in the front. He's like, "What
Milk.
the fuck?" And I'm like, "Just in case somebody pisses me off." Just
Bro, I'm
hold it,
telling you,
okay?
someone's gonna fuck you up one day.
I mean, like I said, I've been in a couple
Same.
of
I
like,
say that
fights.
all the time, man. I've gotten in bad fights. Last one, someone pulled a shanky on me.
Mm-mm.
Who's most likely to be indecisive?
You.
I just needed confirmation. That's all. Moving forward,
That
Most
was
likely-
one.
most likely to be given a jar to open up, like a pickle jar or some shit like that.
Oh, that's me.
I would probably
was-
say Joe.
I was gonna say. I mean,
Give me
that's
that
anybody in a
jar.
relationship.
Well, you have kids.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Joe, forgot about that. I don't know. I feel like if I don't know, I would just go
Nah,
to
let
Joe.
me tell you though, honestly, like I think this has happened when we were camping. I would definitely turn to Danny and be like, dude, open this fucking shit for me. 100%.
Well, that's
Danny's the guy
different. You're
now.
busy with some shit.
Nah, but you're twisting that jar open, Danny. Trust me.
Most likely to have the most photos on their phone.
Fuck you. I
Mm.
don't like this one. Pass.
I want to say me, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna be Joe.
Pass. I thought it was me because I got 17,000, and I was like, "That's a lot."
That's
Right?
crazy.
That's what I
rookie
said.
numbers,
I was
bro.
like, "Wow."
You need to jump up.
I'm at 24.5. 24,564 it was, like we checked.
Yeah, we.
What are
looked
you at,
before 'cause
Joe?
I was
Joe,
like,
go to your photos.
24,000?
Go to your photos right now and
Yeah,
go
go
to
to
No,
library.
no, you
No.
can't. We can't do this. We can't do this because to be fair,
He's doing
no,
what you did.
no, I literally, bro,
just deleted stuff, right?
my job weekly consists of me taking 500 plus photos.
Oh, that's.
I have to
true.
constantly go through my phone.
Tell me
and
he's at like
wipe shit.
50,000.
No.
Oh, he has to wipe
At
stuff.
one point, I had about like maybe 18 to 20,000 photos, plus the videos, plus everything else. Now I only got 8,000, and then I got 900 videos. Call it. I got 890.
He's got half of what
Okay.
I got, and he's telling me I got rookie numbers.
Well, he's taking fucking pictures for work and stuff.
Literally.
I
and
My
I don't
pictures
think
only
it's-
started from when Mia was born because I got a new. That's when I went back to Apple from Android. So I only have pictures on the cloud by going back to like 2019. So my 18,000 or 17,000 is only for what 3.5 years
Something like that. Well, no.
or 5.
Bro,
and a half years.
2018?
Still a lot of fucking.
Oh no, it was
pictures.
17. I'm
Like,
sorry, not 8. No, it was 17. Oh, yeah,
Most
17.
likely to be in the Guinness Book of World Record for something crazy.
Frank,
Ooh.
Frank.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I do.
I appreciate that. Thank you guys. I wouldn't have said
you're
me.
you're gonna figure it out. It
One day.
ain't gonna be me, and it ain't gonna be me, Danny. You'll take the time and figure it out, and you'll break that record one day.
Should I take that as a compliment? Is that can I take? Because I felt flattered. when
You don't get him
guys
enough.
said
Take it, boy. Take it.
That's all you, man.
that.
Most likely to become a DJ.
I would
Joe.
say Danny. Really?
Yeah.
I would say Danny too. I'm not gonna say myself.
What? You can say yourself.
Nah.
I'm clearly the most indecisive one here. So
It's true. Danny would be
Sure.
the one that's like, I'm gonna be a DJ, and then keep talking about it for like 6 months, but never do it.
Wow, that's so true. Joe
And then,
actually
like-
is a DJ, was a DJ for a little bit, long time ago. He
I
was
did
DJing
DJ.
in fucking
you
clubs
really?
on Staten Island. Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
And other places.
Right,
Oh,
right. He
shit.
was
So then,
in
yeah, it would
Jersey
be
too, I
Joe.
remember.
It would definitely
Yeah.
be Joe then. I didn't know that. Wow.
You don't think I got the style or look? DJ.
No, I don't know. I just know how Danny is. Well, I mean, I know how that you go to like EDC stuff with him too.
So to be
I
fair,
just know how he is with music more.
Danny is way more knowledgeable with music than I am. His genre list goes fucking wide beyond mine.
Gotcha.
But for the genres that I do like or did fuck with when I did DJing, I was pretty good. Like I was very tasteful, you know, on what to do, what sounds, shit like that, how to make fucking shit, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But Danny's definitely got a fucking brain of music that I'll never have. Him
does
and
have
him and Darren are like fucking throwback kings, man.
Darren's like Rain Man when it comes to music, movies, TV show, anything like that in general. Like I
Yeah,
don't know
he
what it
is.
is,
He's
how he
just-
just
he just
is like a
absorbs that
Rolodex of knowledge. Yeah,
He's Rain Man.
he is. He is just a Rolodex of knowledge.
Who's
All right.
most likely to punch a hole in the wall? Sorry, Frank, go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I'm sorry, Frank, because you were gonna say it was me. I was gonna say who's most likely to start a cult, but you could go with the hole in the wall first.
Cult.
Most likely to start a cult? Why do I feel like you're looking at me like it's me? I'm the one that's going to start the cult.
Because you're the one with the crazy theories and you believe in the
Okay.
most
I
weirdest
know,
stuff.
like what the? Why
Valid
would you
point.
even ask why we're looking at you like that? It's the
All
fucking
right.
the Illuminati himself right here. He is the Illuminati, and he's making us fucking go in this huge whirlwind of bullshit. I know you secrets.
I can't say who's most likely to punch a hole in the wall because I know that we all have.
Yeah.
We've all told stories about it.
Drilling holes.
Yeah. Drilling holes.
Frank's got kids. I don't know how his walls aren't fucking riddled with holes.
Because every time you do something like that, it's like, pff, oh, that's another emotional damage scar. So you can't do that.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta be the
And
example.
traumatizing.
man.
I'm
We
not
talked
gonna lie.
about that.
That's actually one thing that I remember, like vividly remember. I was like
Yeah.
5 years old, and my sister was 9, and my mom and dad were fighting. And in my old house, it was like my living room, and like down the hallway, my sister's room was straight ahead. My mom and dad's room was on the left, and my room was on the right. And the bathroom was before my mom and dad's room on the left. So my dad's in the living room, and my mom's like standing in her bedroom doorway, and I'm in my room, and my sister's in her room on her bed. She's laying down on her bed, and when you look in my sister's doorway at the end of the hallway, her bed was straight ahead. So my dad's at the end of the hallway in the living room, and he's fighting with my mom, yelling, and he takes the cordless phone and just throws it down the hallway, and it goes in my sister's bedroom through the door and right above her bed into the wall and made a hole in the wall.
Holy shit.
And fucking, I remember that still vividly. So that's just one thing personally that I'm like,
Time out. Is that why your
Time
phone
out.
is always breaking? Bam.
right?
We just
No,
cracked
but-
some shit right there.
I mean, I always drop my phone, but no, I'm
Bro,
saying like
you
punching
went through
holes in the
4
wall.
phones in the past 2 years.
Crazy.
Yeah, well,
It's nuts.
that's a pretty accurate number actually. But yeah, no. So I the holes in the wall thing definitely stopped a few years ago. Like when I was younger, yes, I've punched my share of holes in the wall, but now try to hold that back because that's just something that like
You don't want to be doing.
Yeah, I don't want to leave that kind of scar.
Who's most likely to slip the most puns into a conversation?
You.
Yeah, you. You get that good.
Who has the
Well,
most
fuck
free
you.
time?
Oh, okay.
It used to
I'd
be
say
me.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I would go with Joe on this one.
I have
No,
no
not
free
now.
time. Not
No,
now.
not now,
No
but like,
way.
well, I guess overall it would be me, but I feel like
No, I think I have the most free time now.
I was gonna. So this is what I'm trying to do because you have the kids, so that's,
Oh, so that's
like,
not really free time.
you
I get what
know-
you're saying. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Wow, Danny, way to blow up his brain.
well, I'm just saying, motherfucker.
Well, because I'm thinking he means like not work free time, but yeah, that's a good point. That's not really free time.
That is a good point.
You better not ask number 36 because
I'm sorry, too late.
I see you in underline, and I don't. You fuck you.
Well, ask it. I don't see it.
This is gonna be tough toss up between both of you.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
most likely the loudest?
It is a toss up. I'm pretty fucking loud, Frank.
Joe is fucking loud, but
I'm
Frank
loud, dude.
doesn't
and, like,
understand limits.
yeah,
of
Frank doesn't
volume.
understand volume. I get it.
Dude, he was on the phone.
I
with
agree
Peppa
because
today.
Frank is a loud dude, man.
Bro, I'm on the phone with my sister today, and he's like sitting on my window, like outside standing, and I'm sitting in the driver's seat, and he's yelling in my ear. I'm like, Frank, chill, bro. Like, she can hear you. He's like, are you sure she can hear me? I'm like, yeah, bro.
I was standing outside the car. I didn't know if she could hear me. We were like standing by Amboy, like by the road. So I was kind of yelling, kind of loud when he said that.
Most likely to not wash their hands after using the bathroom.
I never wash my hands after using the
It's
bathroom.
both of you. That's a toss up.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I go and pee, definitely not. Definitely not.
I got no time, bro. Pissing gotta go.
Yeah, I
Karen
gotta
says it
hurry
to
up
me-
and get back to the bar instead of washing my
Bro,
hands.
I'm at the point now where I can unzip it. Just I unfold, it goes out. And I don't even touch it, bro. So
That's what I said. I
What am I
say that to
watching?
her. Karen will say to
When
me,
I'm wearing
"You don't
You
wash your
shit,
hands
bro.
when
By
you
the
go
time
pee?"
you're 33, I think you
When
got
I'm
it
wearing
figured
sweat.
out.
Yeah.
She
But that's
says
besides
it
the
to me all the
point. You don't want to be
time.
touching everything and then touching your thing and then touching everything.
No, but even if I do touch it, or even when I don't, but like I said that to her, I'm like, sometimes I don't have to, and even when I do, like all I'm touching is skin. It's like me going like this on my arm, and
Yeah,
then I
but
gotta go
I
wash my
mean,
hands because I did
Frank,
that.
I get the fact of what you're touching. You're saying it's just skin. No, bro, it's
I'm not touching my pee. Like I always say, I'm like, it's not like I'm a woman. Like you have to wipe so you could actually touch the pee. I don't have to touch the tip of my.
It's not like
penis
I
when go pee.
reach. It's not like I reach in, grab my
Yeah.
sack. You know what I mean? Rip it out. Whack it around a little bit, put my
Oh.
hands in the crease, and then fold it back in, give it a rub, and then
it's
take
like
my hand
The
out.
trifecta, the V.
It's like put my hand out and I'm like,
In a bathroom, you do that, Frank? What's the matter with you? Oh, damn.
no, but yeah. So I feel you, Joe. I'm the same way.
No, but yeah.
That's funny.
But damn
I
well,
feel
if
like-
I take a shit and I'm wiping my ass, sometimes, not all the time.
This
yeah, I
son of
will
a
wipe my
bitch,
ass.
bro.
I don't go that far.
That's funny.
I feel like this next one we're all guilty of, but
Yeah, I've done this.
currently, who is most likely to pass out in a public place after drinking?
Oh, bro, I pass
Right
out
now?
everywhere. Not now, though. No, not me.
Wait, from drinking right now? I think it would
From
be Danny.
drinking.
I think it would be you.
I also think it would be.
It would be, you know.
Oh man, who's
would
most
not let
likely
it
to be adventurous in the bedroom?
I
Frank.
say
Babe, I'm a bear today.
See, I would have said you because of single life.
single life, bro.
No comment. Yeah.
When we first met, this kid gave me like a book, like it was a Bible. Oh, you know, he's like, here, you gotta read this. You want to get girls? You want to know how to do it? Here, read this book. It was highlighted, bookmarked, pages folded. It's like
You
pieces
still didn't
of
read it.
clothing on certain pages.
I
you know what
literally
mean? I
spark
still
noted
do.
it for him in the book. I'd be like, highlight, underline, star. I'd be like, just read those. Don't worry about the regular stuff. He never read it. Did you read it? I don't think you read
I mean,
it.
like pieces of it.
That's
He's
funny.
most likely to get a face tattoo.
No, Frank.
Yeah,
I
I'd
feel
take that
like-
one.
I feel like it would be Frank, but I feel like it would look better on Joe.
It would look better on me.
All right.
Not saying you don't have a pretty face, Frank. I'm just saying you don't have a pretty face for a tattoo.
That's why I haven't
Just
got
think,
one,
bro. I'm the DJ. I got tattoos on my face. You know what I mean?
I could see Joe with
Shit.
like the whole 6ix9ine tattoos. Just kidding.
What? Maybe like a fucking little upside down cross over here or something.
An upside down cross.
Who knows?
Isn't that like a thing for like the Antichrist?
Yeah.
I just like crosses, what they look like upside down. That's all that is.
Oh, that's funny.
I would never do that. But
Besides you hanging out with your kids, Frank, who's most likely to have blown bubbles most recently?
You can't give me a stipulation
I blew bubbles
like that.
today at my job. in the
Oh,
room.
because he was taking pictures of the dogs with bubbles.
There's a guy named Bubbles at your job. What are you talking about?
Ooh, that was what? What? I missed that.
You said I blew bubbles today.
Oh, Danny set that one up.
Oh yeah, I did. I
That's
was
why he
waiting
said
for it.
besides the kids.
That's funny.
Go ahead, Frank. Show me what you got.
Got me.
Who's most likely to call you at 3 a.m. from a police station?
Joe.
All right.
Me.
Oh, how
Yeah.
about who's most likely to win a fight with a bear?
We gonna die. I don't think any of us.
I feel like Frank would freeze and get mad nervous.
Really? See, it's funny. 'cause-
Danny would think he knows the right way to handle the situation and it'd be completely wrong.
100% opposite of whatever I thought I was gonna do.
And
is
I
what you
think-
guys should do.
And I think I would make the whole situation worse.
Okay, so I think individually we would suck, but if there was a bear and us three, that's a different story.
The bear's
It was
still
three of
winning.
us versus the bear.
It's
The
still
bear's
winning.
going down.
It's funny because I personally would like to say that I would stand a good chance. But I feel like none of us have picked ourselves throughout this whole thing, so I don't want to pick myself.
Pick yourself. Go ahead.
Pick yourself.
Who gives a
You
shit?
think you can handle a bear, bro? That's
Go for
okay.
it.
Oh,
I
so I
know.
just recently saw
You
this
better
video, too.
fucking show up if I ever
Shoot.
call you.
Did you see the guy that was climbing?
Frank, you told me that night you would be able to handle it.
You said if
try.
we ever encountered a bear, you will know what to do. There's your fucking bear, Frank. It's on you now. Let's go. Joe and I are back here watching. Oh my god.
No, but did you see the video that just recently came out? The guy was like hiking,
Yes.
and
And he was kicking a bear down a mountain or some shit.
Yeah, I
like that.
the
seen
bear
that
came from the top, and like he had to like literally fight it off. Like that's just crazy, man.
Not me. I'm not going no hiking, no mountains, none of that shit. I'm just kidding. I do like hikes. Most likely to scratch your crotch or your butt in public.
I'm gonna go with me or Joe again.
I'm gonna go with Joe.
Scratch
If Darren
my
were
head.
here, I would pick Darren because whenever we
Yeah?
hang out, Darren's hands are in his pants all the time. I'm like,
Really?
"Yo, what are you doing, man?" And then I'm like, dude, go wash your hands. I don't tell him that in his own house, but I'm like, I'm not giving you a high five or a fucking bully shake
Oh,
when
you
you're
just made me
fucking-
think of Blue
I'm
Streak.
dapping him up. I don't care.
I'll come in for the hug instead of the motherfucking handshake.
That's what you just made me think of was Blue
Yes.
Streak when he sees the captain like in
Yep.
the net on accident, and then he comes out in the hallway and he like, "Nice to meet you. Glad to be here, sir. Gotta go." Oh man.
Who's most likely to win a talent show?
Mm,
Hmm.
I mean, out of all of us,
I would
think-
say Danny.
yeah, because you have the
Yeah.
art
You
talent.
could do your art shit.
Yeah.
Right?
I was gonna say
What
you're
are-
the only
Okay.
one of us that has.
What
an
are me and
actual
Frank
talent.
doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Frank could do the worm pretty good.
I keep hearing this. I've not seen it yet.
Bro, I
You've
can't
really
wait
never
till you
seen
see
it?
it.
Never
I really
seen you
can't
do the
wait.
worm. When
It's
have we been
fucking
in
hilarious.
a situation where you're like, "Hey Joe, watch me bust out the worm"?
That's
Oh my
true.
god. It looks like he's having a seizure on the floor, but like with style. Yeah, you know how Buzz falls with style?
Yeah.
Frank has a seizure with style.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do it good.
okay.
Forget you.
Hmm.
When people see me do pulling out other breakdance moves, and then I just get up and go, "Yeah, no, that's all I got. That's it. That's it."
Yeah, that's
And then he
Just
walks
the
off
one.
the dance floor out of breath.
It's like checking his chin and thinks he hit his chin on the floor. Am I
It's like,
bleeding?
am I bleeding? Am I bleeding?
Did it look good, babe? Did it look good? Okay. Where's my
Oh
vape?
no, babe, I didn't hit record.
Babe.
That's Frank's worst nightmare when he does something and nobody recorded it.
Oh my god, I know.
Oh man.
I told you.
Always have a camera in your hand.
ABR, always be recording. Who's
That's a
most
good one.
likely to not put the shopping cart back in the wagon wheel cartel
Come
thing?
on. None of us
I
do
have
that.
Never.
That's me all the time, bro. I'm putting that shit right back.
No way.
There is a wagon. I'm gonna bring it up at another time because I don't know exactly what it is and I want to talk about it. But there's
The cart corral.
a theory about people who don't put their wagons away opposed to people who do, and it shows character. but we're not gonna get into it because I have to Google it and shit. So fuck
Danny's
it.
just trying to say that he's a better person than us subtly.
Right, I
No,
don't give a
what he
shit.
just
Danny.
said- no, no,
You
no, no.
probably
He
are
literally was
anyway.
just like,
I'm not
oh,
saying
it just
that.
talks
I'm
about your
Probably-
character,
probably
but you
better
know.
anyway, don't worry about it.
Judge
Oh
me
no,
by
I'm
the
not
way-
saying that. These people just said I'm better than you.
Judge me how I put my wagon away, and I will judge you how you put your wagon away, and then we'll see who's the better person.
Well, then I guess you're not judging me because I don't put my wagon away.
Clearly, I just judged you. Okay, this motherfucker. Who's most likely? Go ahead.
Wait, because I feel like all of us are a good answer for this one. Who's most likely to throw the best party?
Danny throws a pretty good party.
So does Joe. His parents.
Like
Right.
said,
I was gonna say technically
I just thought
those
in my
are
head.
my parties.
Yeah, but back then when he threw parties,
But I feel like right. Okay, yes. I have thrown parties that I don't know if you've ever been to. It's like high school.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Joe's never been to a party that I've ever thrown either.
I don't think you've ever
Right.
been to a party that Joe's thrown.
And I was just about to say I've
No.
never been to one he's ever thrown. But I
So
know
by
because
default.
well, I was to say no, I know because we've talked on the show about his Halloween parties in the past with his parents and this and that. I've been to your parties and I know how like parties I've had have turned out and stuff. So I do feel like all of us are a good answer for that one, but that's a tough one. Like if we had to pick one, gun to your head, who throws the best party?
Me.
Danny's parties are fun, bro.
Oh, I have fun.
There's never any parents around. Always mad people show up. There's a
That's
fire
true.
pit, a pool, good music. You know what I mean? It's fun.
Oh yeah.
Always. Every
Touche.
time. It's
Definitely
a good
pleasant to
party, bro.
host.
All the time.
Who's most likely to win in a fight?
Well, it's between me and Danny.
Okay. Time out. Let's make it more interesting. Who's most likely to win? Most likely to win in a prison fight?
Fuck you.
Frank's dream.
How about more likely to win in a street fight?
In a street fight, I'm gonna say Joe's a good scrapper.
Okay.
I think I would scrap.
I'd say if push come to shove, and no offense, but if it was me and one of you two in a fight, I'm happy Joe would be there. Frank's got power. I know firsthand. Believe me, I'm telling you. But Frank will turn his back once something starts scaring him.
I really think it
But-
just comes down to how many times you've been in that situation.
True.
Which is why I'm choosing Joe.
I've been into a lot, so like I've seen it. I think
Joe's
I would
wanted in
react a
2
little different.
states.
I feel that.
Not allowed in one.
Oh my god.
That's a joke. I am no one bad.
Joe's a good person. Who's most likely to be better at negotiating?
I
I
want to
don't
say Joe.
know. I think I would be a pretty good negotiator. I know how to talk to people. That's what it is.
I feel like Joe
I
would
would
be
be
a good bargainer, but as far as
Yeah.
negotiating
That's
goes,
what-
I think it would be me.
Okay, fair enough.
You
I
know what I
like that.
mean?
What would you say the difference between negotiating and bargaining?
Negotiating is more so like meeting in the middle to meet each other's like
Right.
happiness or expectations, whereas bargaining is like if something's worth $50 at a store, Joe, or wherever, somewhere, it's going for $50.
getting something for like cheaper than what it's
Right.
worth.
I'll
Right,
get it something
right.
cheaper.
I got you. So Joe would be a better sales shopper in a sense.
Okay.
I like
Gotcha.
I feel like we're
Gotcha.
all most likely to not stop at a stop sign completely.
that.
So we'll just
No.
go right past that one.
Who is most likely to get lost?
Not me.
I have a pretty good sense of direction, but also I don't ask
I
for
would
directions.
definitely be the one to get lost. I
Really?
can't. I get lost going around the block, Frank. I'm not even kidding.
Dude, all-
Where are we?
See,
I
all-
shit you not.
if you normally know, like from where your house is to like most areas, like north, south, east, west, like what direction to what, you could figure it out from where the sun is. You can.
Bro, I knew you were gonna bring up some shit with the sun. If
That's
I
what it
remember, you
is.
saying-
Because
Okay,
it rises
you know
in
what?
the east,
You're
sets in
right.
the west, so you know, like if it's early in the morning or it's early in the daytime.
not
wherever
to
the
be
sun is,
mean,
gonna be
I
east.
still feel like you would struggle if you were actually lost.
Mm.
But
Okay.
bet
I mean,
your
I'm really-
ass, I'm following you over what I think is. right. if
I'm
you're
really good at
lost.
reading maps and compasses, like so. I mean,
I'm not. So
even if I didn't have a map, I feel like I'd be
I'm
generally okay.
following Frank. Frank says, let's go right towards the sun. I'm going right towards the sun.
Who's
Alright,
most likely to get hurt doing something stupid? We're gonna go with Joe on that one. Go
Oh man.
Yeah.
ahead.
Who, me?
I still see Danny getting hurt doing something stupid. Nah, I take that back, Frank.
Well, wait a second.
I mean,
Define stupid.
Not to say Frank would be doing something stupid. I think he'd be doing something for the kids and he'd get hurt.
Well, see, I generally am clumsy. I get hurt all the time just with little things, like not as bad as like how your injury was, but like when I walk in the house, like I stub my toes all the fucking time. Like I'll be walking and Karen will hear me just go,
Yeah, but
"Oh, fuck!"
my injury don't count. That was not like me doing something stupid.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know?
I would go with Frank if that's the case. Then
Yeah, I mean, I
Frank,
do injure
definitely
myself
Frank.
all the time. Who is most likely to have a name for their genitals? I gotta hear this one.
Joe.
It
I
would be.
call
me.
Mama Sam Jackson.
What do I call him, babe?
What does he say? Because he's
Nothing.
in everything.
Oh shit!
It's from New Girl.
Yes.
Coach.
I love that show.
Great show.
I still don't know like the whole thing together because I've fucking watched so many different episodes, but it's
Yeah.
so good no matter where I go to decide to watch it.
I love that show.
You could literally throw in any episode and it would be hilarious.
My
funny.
favorite is season 4, episode 8.
Like that, Frank?
It's my favorite episode. It's when Schmidt sings "I Want to Know What Love Is," when like they're talking about love,
Mm.
and like that Nick's like, "What are we just gonna sit around talk about love all day?" And then it cuts to them, and Schmidt's like, "I can't. I love him. He's my favorite character."
I got a good one.
All right.
All right, Frank, I want to see Frank's answer. Who is most likely to get married multiple times?
Ooh. I want to say Danny. I do. I want to say Danny.
I want to say Danny.
Like I feel like Danny would be more
Hey,
likely to do like the
definitely
elope
me.
Vegas marriage, or like I don't know. I can't say I can't say me. Or
I-
you, 'cause
I
we've both
just-
been in
I say
relationships since
Danny
I've known you.
'cause
Like we've been
Danny's
with
such a-
Alyssa since I known you,
I
and I've been
know.
with Karen for 13 years. So
Mm.
Okay, I'm not getting married though, so no.
All right, fair
hey,
enough.
Maybe.
in like
Who knows?
5 years,
You never know.
your mind could change, and you might
But
be
it's
like,
like a one. Yeah, you guys both have the advantage here because you're closer to marriage than I am.
I
So
am married. I don't need the piece of paper. I'm married, bro.
okay, cool.
So
So
I got 2 kids. We've been living together for 12 years. I'm married. I don't need a piece of paper to tell me I'm married.
he's pulling a Curtis. In 5 years, there's gonna be 9 more kids. Like it. Who's most likely to grow weed or mushrooms at their house?
Frank. Even with the kids. I'm gonna answer that pretending you don't have kids, but 100% Frank.
I like to
Regardless.
grow shrooms. I would love to grow mushrooms.
No, but I would love to grow weed.
Yeah, you
Honestly,
would.
now that like it's becoming illegal and dispensaries and stuff are opening up, I would love to do that as a job. I would love to be able to just take care of plants and cure stuff and fucking trim stuff and just do that all day. That'd be awesome.
Like a bonsai tree, but it's like a Buddha tree. Like
It's
Buddha.
literally botany. It really is. Like a lot of jobs that are for dispensaries, if you want to go be like an actual grower for them, they want you to have some type of botany degree most of the time or have worked in a field. I mean, yeah, I could lie and say I've worked in the field, but all right. So how about this? Who's
I got a
most
couple.
likely to rage quit a board game?
Joe.
Yeah, definitely me.
My patience
Mm.
wears thin, but I've played enough games with like Valerie and her kids and shit
You're the
where
most patient out of the 3 of us. What are you talking about? Your patience wears thin.
I don't know.
When it comes to board games.
I'm a secretly pretty patient person.
I'm not.
I
you're a
totally-
pretty patient person.
I
Pretty
definitely have a
patient
short-
person. Pretty.
I definitely
pretty
have a
patient.
short fuse, but I feel like in a board game, like I,
Yeah,
I,
in a
I don't like to
game,
quit.
nah,
Like
I
that's the thing,
would.
I don't like to quit. I'd rather finish it through and then get mad that I lost.
If Frank and
Yeah.
Danny beat me in the game of life, I'm fucking quitting. I'm
See,
driving
that's what
off the
I'm saying,
board.
like, I wouldn't quit. It'd drive me to want to win more, but then I'd be pissed at the end of the game. But I wouldn't
Mm.
rage quit. I'd rage lose. I'd be a sore loser.
I got you.
I'd definitely be the biggest.
Yeah,
sore
Frank
loser.
would be a sore loser. Okay. I see it.
Who's most likely to quit their current job?
Well, considering I just quit today.
Did you? For real?
Yeah,
Is that what's going on?
I did. I just quit today.
Oh, now I really got to get the pedal going for you, huh?
Yeah, no, I mean, I got a couple other things lined up in the meantime to make sure I'm good. But yeah,
Woo! So
I'm hoping
Frank-
for it.
Frank answered that one quick for us.
I just, yeah, it was just not working out.
All right. Who is most likely to be the first in a mosh pit?
I've been in a
If this
few.
was 5 years
I know
ago,
you've been in a few.
I'd
We've all
say
been
Joe.
in a few.
Oh, you mean like now? Yeah, I don't know.
No, not now. I'm just saying in general.
Oh.
Like, who do you think out of us would be the first to be like, let's fucking go? Come on.
Yeah,
I
'cause
feel
Right
like
to
if
the
it was
middle.
that, I would grab Joe and we both be in it together.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
it's-
I think between me and Danny, we're like, hey, the middle? Yeah, the middle. Boom, we're out.
We're neck and neck when it comes to that shit.
funny.
You like the
Mhm.
brown? I'll take the white. Okay, no problem.
Let's get it.
So funny.
Most likely to be the best out of us to speak in different accents.
No, man. Danny, only because
I
know
feel
you-
like Frank has some good accents,
Does-
but
I was
I
waiting for
gotta
you.
say that I do it more often because I'm at tables talking to different people at the bar. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm
So
like,
I'm gonna correct you. I do better impressions.
impressions. Yes.
I
okay.
can imitate a voice that I've heard and like try and make it sound good. I've done it a couple times on the show, like whatever. But yes, you talk in accents more regularly, just on a whim, just for being funny. And so yes, I would say you for that.
All right. Okay, do you want to go?
All right. I I just read this on a whim and it made me laugh. Who's most likely to take the longest to respond to a text?
Me.
Joe.
Definitely me. What are you kidding?
That's Joe.
I still gotta answer you guys back from 5 days ago. Literally. I seen messages today because like I'm at work and I feel my ass vibrate and I'll be walking up to the hallway to go to the front to see who's at the front and I'm like this, looking at my phone real quick, put it back in my pocket. I'll get back to it in
Yeah.
a few minutes and I'm doing
Well,
shit and I forget.
I do that a lot. Like I will say, I do that sometimes.
I
If
did that,
somebody
like,
texts
10
me,
times
and I'm like, "Oh, I'll
today.
text him back in 5 minutes," and then I just forget. I've done that plenty of times.
Then I'll be in like the camp room, you know, what's going on with these guys? I'll look at my phone, I feel my ass vibrate, put it back in, walk outside. This dog's fucking trying to jaw himself out. I have to stop and get him.
That's funny.
Who's most likely to be most confident about doing something they've never done before?
Oh.
I'm gonna say this is a tie all across the board.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not answering because I'm like, I got no definitive one.
Raising kids? How about that?
No, I
That's
meant I got no definitive one of us more than the other.
Oh, okay.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I
we would
feel
all
like-
be kind of even about it. Someone was like,
I
hey,
love trying
you
new
never did this
shit.
before, you got to do this. And you're going to be like, okay, I can do it, but I don't know if, you know, I don't
If we were
really
all-
want to.
If we were all free and able, and like one of us like, hey, you want to go skydiving next week? I feel like we'd all be like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
fuck.
like I don't know. I just feel like we're all like people
Yeah.
like that. So who's most likely to call you or text you at 2 a.m.?
Danny.
I was gonna say Frank,
all the
but
time. Oh yeah, well maybe he texts you every night.
I do. I hit him up late.
I do. I was say I do call
Oh,
at random
here's-
times if I'm out.
Here's a good one. Who is most likely to help you move?
Oh. I'm gonna go with being Frank. And
Not my two friends the day I needed them.
Hey, I've helped you
Ah!
move twice.
Oh.
I've helped him move
He was
twice in the
waiting
last
for
couple
that.
times he's moved.
I just had to jab that one day because it was funny. I seen that question.
All right, ready? Who's likely to choose fame over money?
You
You.
need
No
the
way.
fame to get to the money. You said this. You said
Well,
you
you
would
need the
sign
fame
your
to get the
life
money.
over
Yeah,
if
you
someone said they would
literally-
give you
I
$1
know.
million.
Literally
Exactly.
said
I
you'd
would
sell
sign my
your
life
soul.
over for the money, not for the fame, because the fame isn't guaranteed money.
Right.
But you
bro.
wanna
But
be
like
TikTok
for
I want to be
someone-
someone,
so
famous.
bad.
I want to be
That's
famous,
it.
but I'd rather be rich. if it was an option of choosing one or the other, I'd rather be rich than famous.
Yeah,
If
well,
I could
everyone
be,
would rather be
Once
rich
you
than
get
but-
famous and you're getting rich from being famous, you're gonna never want to stop being famous.
yeah, but
You're
you
not
can
gonna
be
turn around and be
rich
like, all right,
without
I
being
got-
famous. Like you
Right.
could sell a patented invention and be rich and not be famous. You know what I mean?
True.
So if I had the option, I would rather pick money
It
over
Okay,
just-
fame.
so wait.
From
name
your
someone
current
who's famous that's
background,
not
it's-
rich.
What?
Name
What?
someone who's famous that's not rich.
A lot of social media people these days, like just about 80%
Well, see, I wouldn't even count them
are
as
famous,
famous,
but
but-
they're not rich.
Gary Busey's not rich. I'm trying to think of somebody else like that because it's hard. But there's plenty of artists that have like went broke or movie
Who's
stars
most
that went
likely to
broke.
become internet famous?
That's me.
Oh, there's a smile on his face.
Definitely Frank.
I've already had a video hit 7 million.
Right,
views.
See, but like, is that famous? Since we're talking
mean-
about it, not to like shit on you because I think
Put it
it's
this way.
pretty good, but like, is that famous for you?
The definition of famous would be a lot of people seeing you, right? Like back in the day, famous on TV, like, oh, 7 million people saw that episode of this today or whatever. So for me to say 7 million people saw a clip of me that was funny and like 2 million of them liked it, I think that's famous.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
mean,
It's got its
I al-
category. It's got its
I
category.
also break famous into like 2 categories where
Right.
like A famous is like movie stars, you know, TV stars and musicians and stuff like that. And then B famous.
You're
is,
like a
social-
W famous.
That's what I'm saying. Because like B famous would be like TikTok stars, YouTubers, and this, that, blah, blah. I'm on like the D-list celebrities of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
B-list of superstars. So like I'm
No,
still
yeah.
way
Johnny
down there.
Drama is on the D list. Okay, you're like, who else can we get
See, but
to fill this
Johnny
role?
Drama is on the D list of Group A. I'm on the D list in Group B of like internet stars. Johnny Drama
Okay.
was a TV star. You know what I mean? He was actually famous, just low level famous. I'm like the low level of the low level famous. I'm like the basement level of Pasha, but I'm working my way up to the next floor. It's okay.
Bro, basement, like that was good. Basement level of
Oh.
Pasha is where it's at.
Hell yes.
It's where all the prospects come out of. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. That was good. I like that analogy.
Who's most
Alright.
likely to be good at whatever they try? I feel like this is actually similar to the previous question.
It's like 50-50 for all of us.
I think
pretty
so,
good at
yeah.
everything that we do,
I feel like,
right?
yeah, absolutely. Except Frank
Yeah.
and fighting, but besides that, everything is good. I'm just kidding. I'm just serious.
Hey, I can be good. You could just be better.
Touche. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
All right. Who's most likely to risk their life to save a stranger?
I'm gonna say me because I've literally done it for like a living for
Yeah,
years in my
really.
life.
This Danny
Um,
did it for a job.
Do you think
But
that
out of
nowadays
you
though that would
two-
just still kick in? Like, let's say like
Yes,
you're out
100%.
somewhere and something happens, and it's like, oh my god, how's somebody help? Would you automatically just start running over?
Yes. I feel like Joe would be second to that only because I feel like Frank would
Second.
hesitate and be like, I got kids, fuck that. And he'd be like, I don't know that person, fuck that person.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, not even that I got kids. It depends
Frank
on if I
won't
know
even
them or
fucking
not.
hold the door open for you when he's walking out
Yo,
of the grocery
facts.
store. Right?
He's
He
not
don't
coming to
give a
save your
shit.
life.
He ain't saying thank you to nobody.
I'm not gonna lie. It depends on if I know them or not. If I don't know
Yo,
them, I'm not gonna risk
If
hurting them
you're
worse trying to save them and then getting sued by their family. Fuck that.
if you're dying and the only person there to help you is Frank, you better start saying your prayers. That's all I'm saying.
If I don't know you,
Well, touche.
if you're a stranger on a bus and you just start choking next to me, I'm gonna look to see if anybody else is on the bus to help you.
Fucking can't with this kid, bro.
Hey yo, this dude's choking. Can someone help him?
Hey, bus driver, you need to pull over real quick.
Damn. Who's most
Oh.
likely to pay for an experience over material possession?
I feel like all of us would do that too.
Yeah. I agree.
Same. Agree.
Yeah.
100%. It's all about the experiences these days.
It's all about the experiences.
It really is, dude. 100%.
Go ahead.
Who's most likely to win in a drinking contest? I like that because we're all older now and our levels are definitely like 'cause
A
my
lot
tolerance-
different.
I was gonna say my tolerance, like I could definitely drink a 6-pack of beer and be okay. Like we went to Karen's brother's house the other day and I drank 6 Oktoberfest and I wasn't drunk at all.
Yeah.
So,
I don't
like-
know. I drink 3-4 beers and I'm like ready to go to bed.
Really?
Yeah, I get tired as hell, man.
I feel
So
like as I've
tired.
come into my 30s that like I just I do. I feel like my tolerance for alcohol has gotten way more up, and I don't even drink that much, but I do. I feel like I can handle my beers. Liquor, definitely not. Wine just makes me laugh. and
I don't
silly.
know, man. I feel like I'd out fucking drink you guys both under the
I think
table.
he would. Yeah, I
See,
think
what-
Danny would definitely be able to.
If it was liquor, yes. I know because Danny could drink some liquor. But if we're drinking beers or like seltzers or something like that, I think I could beat you.
Okay, if we're doing beers, like beer for beer, salsa for salsa, shot for
Yeah.
shot, beer, I don't do it. I don't fuck
That's
with
what I'm
beer.
saying. That's what I'm
That's all
saying. You'd
you.
have like a few, and I know you'd get like full and couldn't. Like I could drink beer all day. Like on a hot
Seltzers, I
day.
pound them left and right. I go through a case by myself.
Yeah.
Liquor, okay, but I'll get fucked up quick.
I can't wait, dude. We have to do that episode one day. Where like truth or shot, because that's it right there. That's like a shot for shot, basically, right there. We tally up who takes the most shots.
That's some crazy shit.
All right.
A
Oh, how
drinking
about this
content.
one? Who's most likely to have a pair of nunchucks at home? It's
Danny
definitely not me.
fucking wants to be a Ninja Turtle. You think he's gonna not have? Look, it's right there. What I say?
That's funny. He obviously doesn't practice with them.
All the time, bro.
Wait, can you go like this? Grab it right at the top of one stick, right by the chain. No, just one stick though. Can you flip it over your hand to grab the other one? That's my favorite move. Really? Oh, you're so whack. That's my favorite. I love that. It just feels cool to do. Just sit there and be like,
Whatever. I'm hanging on to these in case you guys come through the screen and try to fight me. I'll fuck you up.
I'm crying.
bro, if we're fighting with
most
those, I think
likely-
I got a better chance because you look like you can't even hold them right.
It's not about holding them. It's about just doing this a lot. Who's most likely to grab an object in a fight to use that to your advantage?
Me.
Joe.
I would do that
I mean, I
all-
see Frank doing it too, man. Like, fuck this. Give me that chair. Give me that stick. That's me
Again,
too.
I got kids to go
The
home.
first
to.
thing I'm
I don't
doing
know
is-
what you're about to do in this fight, so I'm gonna do anything. There's a brick, it's mine.
I do. I think.
What's that? Is that dog shit? Give it to me. Give me the dog shit.
Anything. I don't care. But that's true. I really feel that way in general. Like if anybody comes up to you in public to fight you or what, like exactly how we talked about earlier, you don't know who's gonna pull something out, who's gonna do what. You don't know what anybody's capable of. You don't know what their intentions
Yeah,
are.
these days you can't. Trust
If I'm
people.
getting into a fight with someone and someone is phically coming at me, I'm not holding back. That's just
People
So,
be
it's not
pussies.
happening.
I'm glad that you brought this up because for my opinion, one-on-one, man versus man, you scrap with your hands. If somebody else is going to pick something else up, the other person to have a fair fight should have something equal or in that same realm of shit. That being said, if someone pulls out a fucking knife, I'm like, yo, I'm not fighting you. Fuck you. Nope. Why? I'm not getting stabbed over whatever the fuck we're doing. I'll pick up like a tree branch maybe, and I'll start swinging that thing around. But
See, one-on-one.
I'm not gonna
in a
fucking.
parking
I'm gonna
lot.
throw a chair at somebody.
One-on-one in a parking lot, you both have taken hits and it's an even fight, and you notice there's a rock on the floor right next to you. I'm
No.
picking that bitch up, no fucking problem. You know why? Anything goes. It's man versus man. It's beast versus beast at that point.
But you're
There
not
are no-
fighting
Yeah,
to
bro,
the
see,
death.
There are
This
no,
is
yeah,
Sparta.
there are
The
no rules. There are
stupidest
no
thing,
like gentlemen.
You're not
like,
gonna
things
pick
or-
up. See, the difference between like you or like me and Dan, between all of us is like, I'm not gonna pick that rock up and like crack him over the head. I'm
No,
gonna
but-
pick that rock up. I'm gonna fucking smack him in the jaw with it. you know
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
mean?
saying. I'm not saying I'm gonna kill
Fucking
him.
Rip it at the back of it. You know his back.
Yeah, I'm not
Some
saying I'm gonna
fucking-
kill him, but I'm gonna.
Dude, you
you're not
the
gonna
way
be
you just
coming at me.
explained it, you're like it's man versus man.
Yeah,
And that's
anything
the
goes.
situation. Anything
In that-
goes.
Well, because exactly in that moment, how do you know if that person is gonna have the same restraint
Because
as
if you
you?
already have.
Because I'm gonna pick up that rock and throw it, so neither one of us could go use it. That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna do.
But I'm saying, if
That's what
in the
I'm
same
thinking.
situation you don't notice it and they do, how do you know that person has the same restraint as you mentally to not want to pick it up?
Facts.
You don't at the end of the day. So to me, I'm protecting myself to go home to my kids over anything, no matter what, ever. That's just how I feel.
Mm.
Okay, but now let's say you pick
If
up the
somebody's
rock.
physically coming
Let's
at
say you pick up that rock, or you throw it at him, or you hit him with it, and now he's unconscious, brain damage, or he
if
dies.
somebody was coming at you, they're willing to accept the repercussions of whatever you were going to
Okay.
come back at.
Tell that to a judge, bro, because that's manslaughter.
No, that's not true. Because if somebody was coming at you and you were defending yourself, it's self-defense.
Self-defense is not murder. However, if you beat someone with a rock, you're going to jail.
If
which
you were
right
scrapping
up
in the
your
middle of
alley.
the street because somebody approached you and then you ended up doing that, you would still walk away
You
because
think
they
so?
approached you. Absolutely. If somebody hits you, you're not just going to let them assault you. You're going to defend yourself.
Okay, very true. I mean,
Especially nowadays, cameras, this and that, everything out wherever. It really all depends on initiation. It depends on who started whatever, who threw the first thing of whatever, who started the assault. At that point, it's whoever is defending themselves.
touche.
Now, at the flip side, if somebody comes up to me and charges me, and then I pick something up and hit him, and then I go keep hitting him, yeah, no, now that's fucking, you're totally wrong. But if somebody comes up to me and charges me, and I fucking whack him to make him not keep coming to charge at me, that's totally defensive.
Agreed.
Agree.
Okay. Joe's got to go.
No,
I
I
was
gotta
gonna say-
wait. I gotta wait anyway. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Occupied.
Occupado.
Yeah. As
right,
soon as he said that, I saw it on his face. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
No, I just looked over and
Who's most
Sad.
likely to help clean up after a party?
not me.
I would say Frank or myself.
I would say, yeah, I do that a lot.
Joe usually leaves before the end of the party.
I'm out.
That's it. Who's most likely to invent something?
Probably Frank.
Hmm.
Who's most likely to break up a fight?
Me.
Danny. Guys, can we just hug? Just hug.
ELE, everybody love everybody.
Can we just take a moment before we finish?
Who's most likely to stick with one thing and dig deeper, even though they should quit?
Not me. It should be me. Definitely Danny.
I don't know when to quit.
Actually,
either.
yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I can't say I don't know when to quit, but I feel like I like that one too.
Who's most likely to have the most? Who's most sarcastic?
I could be
Ooh.
a sarcastic fucking guy, man.
That's a tough one because
I
we
think
can
we're all
be-
pretty. I think we're all pretty
Yeah.
even. We got some
Yeah.
sarcasm.
I
don't
can be
come
a
from New
fucking
York,
prick
bro.
though when it comes down to it.
Yeah. Are we talking like dirty sarcasm or like just a sarcastic person
Sarcasm
who
in
does it?
general, I guess.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. If you're talking about just like being a dick, we're all from New York, bro. It's just natural to
I
us.
know,
Yeah,
like
touche.
our
It's like in our
sarcasm
blood.
is like
You have to be that way by the time you're 5 years old.
Uh huh.
You gotta be at 6 years old. You gotta be talking shit. Like, yeah, sure, real good job, Dad.
Yeah, sure.
Oh man,
man.
who's most likely to cry at a movie? Frank.
I played the fifth.
Ah. Who's most likely to binge watch shows? That's also Frank.
I played the fifth.
I don't know. I binge, bro. But like, I have my very select few. I binge.
Joe.
Touche.
Frank will just binge watch everything.
I completed
He's like, I watched about 75% of Netflix's offered to me so far.
in the last 2 weeks. I watched 6 series. I've watched
Frank's like, the
6
reason Netflix has coming
series.
soon is because me. I finished everything.
Not seasons. I've completed 6 series in the last 2 weeks. Dude, the
Oh,
overnight
man.
was just crazy. Because all I do is watch.
And
Like
Frank's
in
like,
one
yeah, I'm
shift.
stocking shelves while I got my fucking movie playing.
Yeah,
The show
just
playing.
like how when I drive. in,
Just like how when I drive.
you know I do it.
I know,
But-
but it's so bad.
There was one night on the overnight shift in 6 hours. I watched almost the whole Jeffrey Dahmer season. I finished the last like episode and a half when I got home, but I
Incredible.
watched the whole thing in one night.
Guys, time out. Would it be weird if I started walking around with nunchucks?
I don't know why you haven't been. I mean, think about it, bro. You know what I mean? If you're gonna carry a weapon, when everybody carrying weapons around these days, you might as well have a fucking pair of nunchucks. Should have been adding them shits out.
Are they
Dang.
considered a lethal weapon?
No,
So
unless you
yeah,
hit
dude.
them on the side of the head, but these are padded. So
Bro, if
I was just
someone
trying
who
to-
really knows how to use them, you could just, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Yeah, if you're really good with them, absolutely. But that's why I asked. If they're not considered a lethal weapon, definitely would be a dope weapon to carry around. Kind of bulky though to keep like in your back pocket all the time.
I got something bulky in my
Like
front
every-
pocket all the
every
time.
Like every time you get in the car, you got to take them out. Like I don't know.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's funny.
Who's most likely to exaggerate?
Me. Probably me, honestly.
Oh,
Oh,
I was so busy today.
wait, who's most likely to buy designer accessories?
Joe.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I'm big
man.
on brand name, bro.
I would have thought Danny.
No, bro. I make my own clothes. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Danny sends us stencils of new shirts weekly.
Well, that's because that's his art. Like that's him making it. But like, I don't.
And then I
don't know.
wear it.
And then he wears it. He's always wearing it.
Who's most likely to cheat at a board game?
I want to say Frank, honestly.
No.
I want to say Joe, but
Yeah, I'm
like-
definitely gonna try to cheat, but I figured Frank would be like, Yo,
I'll say it like
I
this.
got this.
Joe is an honest person, but if we're playing Monopoly, he's not the banker. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
That's funny.
Bro is just buying properties.
Dude, no.
Where'd you get the
When
pink
we used to
50s
play
from, Grandma?
Risk, when me and Roger and everybody used to play Risk in Long Island, we used to like every once in a while get a bunch of guys together and play. And our buddy Andrew would always try to cheat in Risk. He would take one of the little single guys and put it in between his fingers and then go like this and act like he was like fixing
Switching
the
them.
group of guys. No, like fixing the group of guys, like kind of like just getting them closer together. And he would sneak another guy in there. And anytime we ever caught him adding people, we would make him take off an extra. So like if he added one, he had to take off two.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Oh yeah, I hate that. I'm actually big on like no cheating. Like
Why
if I'm gonna
cheat, bro?
lose,
It's a
I'm gonna get
game.
mad that I lost. But if I'm gonna win, I want to win the right way. I don't want to win by cheating because then I don't feel like I won.
Not like Cobra Kai.
I guess.
I mean, that's just me. I personally really don't feel like I really won. Then in the back of my mind, I know
I
that I
agree.
did that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Who's most likely to win a foot race?
Is that a joke, Frank? Are you
No,
fucking with
it's
me,
really
bro?
it's question
Wait,
242.
wait.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
And you want to know what? I will fucking beat your ass in a foot race. I'm still fast as fuck, boy.
That's his fuck boy. Yo, that's what's up.
That's
Oh
funny.
my god.
Who's most likely to go to a LARP meeting?
The fuck is a LARP?
What the fuck is? Oh, I
Live
would.
action role play.
I would. That'd be
I
so
would do
dope.
it too. Bro, you never seen Role Models?
I was just gonna say,
Yes.
especially since the
That's
movie Role Models,
LARPing.
they made it look so fucking fun.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot weirder than that, but I was still.
I've
going.
been
The
to
real
Ren-
version of it is not like that.
Well, that's because the kids that play are more socially awkward than that movie.
I've been to a Ren fair before, like a Renaissance fair.
Those are cool too.
That was really cool.
Those are cool.
I was gonna ask who's most likely to get hangry, but you guys know not to talk to me when I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I've seen
fucking
Danny
Aries,
get
dude.
annoyed.
Who's most likely to wake up the earliest?
Frank.
Oh me.
Who's most likely to have undiagnosed ADHD? Frank.
Frank.
Who's most likely to drunk text their ex?
Danny. Frank.
No, not even.
No.
Frank doesn't have any
No.
exes.
I don't.
No. Not
Shit.
me.
Fuck, man.
Um,
Who's most likely to commit a crime?
Fuck you, Danny.
Who's most likely to become a millionaire? Hopefully, all of us.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's
all
true.
of us.
That is true.
But I gotta say, Frank is fucking. He's relentless. He'll just
Who
keep
is-
going and going and going.
Who's
Bro,
most likely to be a hitman?
wait, hold on, wait.
That's a good one.
Pause on that.
Everyone.
Pin in that real quick because I want to answer that. But just to go back on what you said, the reason I am so relentless, a lot of the videos that I watch, the motivational stuff, and yes, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go on for like 2 minutes, but a lot of the stuff that I watch, the motivational shit with Andrew Tate and like a lot of the stuff, dude, you don't always have to be great at something to get famous or rich. You don't always have to be the best at it or whatever. You just have to be consistent. You have to be determined and literally nonstop. That's one of the things that I have learned. So that's one of the mindsets. Number two, a lot of people are like, oh, I want to become rich. I want to become rich when they're like hurting for money or when they need something or when they're like, oh,
But when
that's
people
why
have some type of money, they don't want to be rich.
they
don't
get
even think about
comfortable.
it.
Well, they get comfortable and then they don't think about it anymore. And I am tired of just going through that repetition of those two things. That's why I am just trying to hold on to this relentless of like, even when I get comfortable, no, I still want more.
Really?
So
Good
yes,
for you, man.
that is why I'm so determined. So I hope I'm the first one, because if I am, I promise you guys are gonna be right there next to me.
You gonna buy me another pair of nunchucks?
I'll buy you 4 pairs of nunchucks,
Yes.
platinum with diamonds,
Solid
Name.
gold.
and they're gonna say specialist and nothing going down the side.
All right.
All right, so again, I'm sorry.
Most likely to be a hitman, or most likely to put a hit out on a man?
No, to be a hitman.
I was saying,
Who-
he
out
said
of the
be a
three of us,
hitman.
who would be most likely to be a hitman?
Joe.
Mr. Nunchuck over there.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I think
I'm
I
too-
would be
I'm-
too.
I'm too.
I was gonna say you though, Danny. I don't think Frank. Frank's got
No,
kids. bro.
I'm too accident
I can't do
prone
it, bro.
anyway.
If something happens, I got kids.
I'd fuck
Fuck
something
it.
up. I'd trip and like fucking accidentally shoot myself or something. Like I'd totally fuck up a hitman situation. I'm too clumsy. That's the word I was looking for.
Who's most likely to be a secret spy?
Joe.
Basically the same thing, right? Me. Make me with all the weird creepo shit. I'm the secret man.
Oh man, that's funny.
Most likely to order the spiciest thing on the menu.
Me. Oh, okay, I
Ooh.
know. Yeah. I got
like it.
into some spices lately. I always ordering the spiciest shit. I
Me
can
too.
fucking find.
I would say me too. That's what's up.
Anytime I
like it.
see that something spicy or got some heat, I'm ordering it.
Bro, you gotta go.
Damn.
I'm not good with really hot shit, but like I like spice. I like when
think-
it's hot.
I think we talked about it when we did the candy episode, but did you ever go to the Pepper Palace in the mall?
No, we did talk about this though.
Bro, you got to go check it out. They got some really good sauces, and it's nice because they let you know like where it is on like the Scoville units and like how
Yeah,
hot
it's
it is and
pretty
stuff.
dope.
Bro, it is really good.
I'm gonna check that.
Okay, 2 more, and then I think we should call it quits for the day. Who is? Oh fuck! I just had it. Who's most likely? Okay, no, because that's just me. Who's
Those
most
were
likely
you
to
too.
enjoy
Those were you
arguments?
too.
No, that doesn't count. I enjoy arguments so much. No.
I do too, actually.
I want to just forget
Well,
it. Forget
I
it. I'm
enjoy-
done.
wait.
I don't care. Never mind.
Not an argument. I enjoy a good debate. I
Okay,
enjoy,
touche.
I enjoy
Touche.
debating about something and like going back on points or like whatever. But yeah, I mean nobody really wants to argue when it gets like angry or mean. But like I do.
No,
love,
but I just love pushing people's buttons, man.
yeah, that's what
my
I mean. I
fucking
do
shit.
love debating on things and doing that.
Who's most likely to spoil a movie or TV show for you? Frank.
Fucking Frank.
That's
big
it.
Big easy answer.
Oh, I got a good one to end off with.
Let's hear it.
Who's most likely to write a book?
Not me.
Me.
You know what?
I feel like we all have potential.
See, I think you would do it.
I think Danny would. Yeah, 100% it'd be Danny. He'd write a book.
I feel like a couple years ago, Joe had he had enough time to write a book, but he just decided not to do it.
I could have did an autobiography, bro. Forget about it. Then I made a movie.
Shit.
Motherfucking movie.
Oh, who's most likely to cut this podcast short because they have to go take a poop?
Definitely me.
It's
See you guys next week.
Alright,
been
do you-
real.
You want to take us out, D?
Yeah, take me out to the ball. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for the likes, listens, shares, and follows. We appreciate your support. And if you want to do nunchuck lessons, you could just hit me up because I got pairs and pairs and pairs. Not like apples out. Just hurt myself in the face. All right. No more.
Guys,
We're
I
done.
can't.
Peace out. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Your host for the evening, Frank, Joe, and Danny.